So my grandma has this screen and I tried to do things with it. Like she had, I'm gonna show y'all. These work like this, right? This is speedball. You see it? Speedball. So I'm guessing it was speedball originally. And so my plan was not even to put any, like literally just put wires in between these. And that way this works like this. But this is like the idea with the hinges, right? And this was like a monogram that she made for like a napkin or some shit. And all that. And yeah, I might need to restretch the screen. I tried so hard to get like this stuff to work, right? She had a bunch of this left over, and like, okay, my grandma was raised in the Depression, and like waste not, want not type thing, you know? So I'm trying to make all of it work. Like, look at these directions. They're so old school. You know, these were made like with the actual like printing press, like, anyways, right? So that's cool and all that. But I had so many. Let's see, are there any of the? No, there's not any of the ones that I cut up. You can see me trying to like scrape at it to see like how I could get it off, because you're supposed to be able to wet it and then it will come off. That wasn't working. So I was saving up because I was like, if I'm gonna do this, I want to get all the materials. And I was saving up because, right, they have this thing called emulsion remover, which means it's gonna remove this, right? It's going to, but it says if swallowed, if on skin or hair, remove, take off immediately, take off contaminated clothing, skin with rinse skin with water/shower. So we're doing this in the shower, right? I don't have gloves, so that sucks to suck, but it says to scrub it with a brush, so I'm gonna scrub it with this brush, right? I've had this hairbrush for so long. Literally so long. And do I need it? No. So we're gonna scrub with a brush. So yeah, but also it says to spray on both sides of the thing, right? Spray on both sides of the thing, and then, right, and then scrub it on both sides. Don't let it be on there for more than 60 seconds. So low-key, videotaping this is helpful. Also, I'm like wearing half my clothes because like I might get on my pants, and I have nice pants on. So it's like, no. Okay, that's interesting. Ooh, okay. You have to take it out. It's like a stopper. Yuck. But yeah, so I have water ready to go. We're doing it. Okay, ready? Okay. I forgot you gotta open it, right? Come on. There we go. Oh, fuck. I'm supposed to do this. It's apparently very toxic. But it's supposed to like degenerate shit, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we got on one side. Let's get on the other side. That might have been excessive, honestly. What's this? Don't let it be in there. So we wet it, and we're gonna scrape it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I'm gonna keep going. Pretty good. I'm gonna spray it off one more time and see where we're at now. But this is really successful, actually. So if you want it, go get this shit. Ecotex emulsion remover. I got it on Amazon. That looks pretty good. Okay. Got a clean screen. Hello, y'all. setup this time. We upgraded the setup. So I actually have like a thing. Is it held together by tape? Yes. But I actually have a thing holding up the camera. And I'm gonna continue working on, like, this is what, day 2. So yesterday I washed it, right? There's still some little bits on it, but I don't think that's really that bad because I'm gonna end up screen filling like the whole thing anyways. But I did get these, right? I did get these from Speedball. And so what it says is drawing fluid and screen filler. So you use the drawing fluid, like the blue one, to draw what you want to stay, and that's what's gonna be the print, right? As shown right here. Oh, and then you fill in the rest, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna protect the blue's gonna protect the screen from the red, so that way you can actually make your print. So you guys want to see the reveal of the design? Shh. Always at __ease, and that's my Instagram. All right. And my TikTok. It's not my YouTube. I should make it my YouTube, but they don't let me do like all the punctuation for some reason. And then, can you see the Easter egg? What's in the cord? Okay. Boop. So I didn't see that camera angle, so we just gonna see what it was. But basically, I'm gonna lay down for this intro part. I'm gonna lay down, right? So, ow, I laid on top of it. Move, okay. So, right, I'm doing this performance, and I thought it would be cool to like have a lot of props, and I had this vision come to me. So we're making the vision come to life. And I think it's really cool. I'm really excited, and I also wanted to sell t-shirts, right, and do like a little like vending kind of thing, like make a little money. So this, right, this is gonna be my t-shirts. Now I'm thinking black t-shirt, white ink. And I know what you're saying, right? I know what you're saying, because the phone is black, but I feel like it's gonna give exactly what I want it to give if I do that, right? So this is the original idea. The only thing I'm like a little iffy about is like the phone. It's gonna be filled in, like everything. So basically this is gonna be inverted. Can I do that in the editing? Did I do it in the editing? Who knows? But I bet I look crazy if it was inverted. But basically it's gonna be inverted. So we're gonna get into it. I'm really excited to get into this. I'm excited about it. I almost dropped it. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Anyways, yeah. I'm liking these weird angles. This might be how I do my art from now on. Did I do an immense amount of research? Yes. Do I know if I should paint it this way or this way? Intuitively it's telling me this way. I don't want to paint it this way though, but intuitively it's telling me this way. But that means it's going to be right directly on top. But lucky for me, I have a high contrast drawing, and I got this parchment paper. So we're gonna do this, right? And I think that's good. I should mark it though, so that way I know where it is at, like where the paper's at. And it is safe to say that the emulsion I cleaned off yesterday is older than me. So the fact that I got it, like yes, there's still a stain, but it looks so clean. Like it literally looks so clean. Like that's kind of crazy that I was able to do that. So yes, so those are my markers, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it like this. Right? It's there, right? So if these are lined up, which they are, then that should be lined up. And I'm gonna just put this one here as like the final piece. Like, hey, get back in space. Get back in space. Yeah. So as the final piece, just to kind of a slightly off center, bro. They're slightly rotated, angled. Yes. So now we're here, right? We have marks. So blue is the drying fluid. And I have these paint brushes. They're all really tiny. Right? Look how tiny. Tiny. So we're just gonna get into it. I was gonna do 2 cameras, but I'm really liking this setup. Oh, okay. I'm so glad.
This is the reason you.
If it didn't have this on there, I would have spilled all of this earlier. So that's kind of great. Ooh, that's kind of weird. Oh, it's just still the plastic. Okay. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Am I an artist? Yes. Am I messy? Yes. Am I still gonna eat my rambutan while I paint? Yes.
Overtly hushed us into the corner.
Moment of truth. Time to actually start.
From lighthouses, what do they actually say about the high school experience?
Joe, this is the US of A. We're a very prosaic nation, and when we have art in public places,
Oh, it's super runny. It is super runny. It's dripping so much. Okay.
You can bring people together.
Absolutely. Museums, like a man's pickup joint.
That's what I like about you, Macy. Just go see.
Okay. Ah! The thing's happening. I'm doing the thing and it's happening. This brush feels way too big, actually. It feels way too big. I should read the directions, right? I should read the directions. Because I don't know how long this dries for. But you know, okay, that's step 2. Step 1 is painted. Right? Step 1 is painted. So we're doing it. Ah. We did it. Okay. And as I've sped this up, I realize why so many people nowadays have unrealistic art expectations. Like, this clip is 1 minute and 11 seconds. It was originally 9 minutes and like 30 6 seconds. So, yeah, like, it's not this effortless, y'all. We going a lot faster, I promise you. You're a lot slower. That's funny.
Look! Casey, last time you were here, you left watermarks on my deco coffee table. Hey, Mom and Dad just wanted me to bring you.
The point of it being handmade is that it's unique,
Wait up.
right?
You okay?
So I get for answering the call to public service.
Okay. I need a timeout because, damn, that's crazy. I need a timeout because it's making me mad. So I put it back down on the thing, but then because some of this still isn't dry, then it got back on here. So there's all these little spots and stuff. Alright? And still getting the words in the middle is like kind of messed up. So I got a paper towel. And this is supposed to, the whole point of the blue is that it washes away, so it disintegrates with water. So you do this so that way, and there we go. You do this so that it takes up space in the screen, and then, right, and then you're gonna wash this out. So yes, I can fix this easily with water. But then I have to let it dry again. And especially in the middle of the phone, it's really annoying. And like we're basically done. Maybe I changed the design. What if I put it up on top of this and this just for the moment, right? I could do it on top of this, but that might be annoying. I have to keep moving it, but yeah. So let's just freestyle, right? Freestyle! Because I still want it to say it. So this, right, where it says always at ease, in the middle is where we're at now. Okay, so this is where we're at now. This is where we got to, right? Before that one was this. It says liberation for all. Before that one was this. Arts underground. We make noise with a date, and it still says ease. I was like, that's cool, but it still didn't feel like it, right? It was too much information, honestly. Okay. You don't want the water falling anywhere but exactly where it should be. And actually, now that I'm seeing this, I definitely should go over the other lines too because they're getting sticky. So, okay. and those parts more dry. Kind of. Not really. We'll see. That was a lot more than I meant to grab, honestly. But yeah, this is, you know, trials and tribulations. Ah! Oh, my knee hurts. Trials and tribulations. What about always? Or it says ease right there. But that's like supposed to be hidden. So always at ease. Or always at ease. Okay. Also, I kind of like that it's called at ease, right? Did anyone else play that game as a kid where it's like you're on a ship and you're supposed to, Captain's coming, and you're supposed to like go like this, Captain's coming, and then go at ease. And I always thought it was called at ease because I didn't know what it was, and that's how people said it. But then, as I've been saying, I know that there's a part of me that's always at ease. I know that there's a part of me that's always at ease, always at ease, always at ease. I know that there's a part of me that's always at ease. I've been realizing that it's literally the same thing. Just so funny. Okay, spacing wise, I want it. Start over here. Is that still wet? That specific spot is still wet, of course. All the other spots aren't still wet, but where I wanted to start was still wet. Okay. Come on, light. Okay. We're gonna do this for right now because I need the lighting to see. Okay. Pencils down, children. The test is ready. It's over. Whatever they say in those moments. Yeah. So I'm just gonna let this sit here like this, and it's gonna dry now. I don't know what the next phase is. I'll have to research that. But I did this part.